Welcome everyone. I'm Saurabh Sarkar, and here you're welcome to the demo of the tool Push and Go. It is not a single tool; it is kind of a framework, and you can say it is a concept which I have thought of for solving some daily life problem, and it consists of a laptop software and a mobile device software as well. In this case, I have implemented it on Android 4.4 KitKat version, and it's I'm not using a screen capture for laptop because, as I've already mentioned, it's not just on laptop. It won't be of any use. It's on mobile as well. So I am using a mobile phone camera. I hope the pictures are clear, and I'll try my best to keep the focus and make it clear. So before the starting the demo, I would like to take you through the background and the motivation of developing, implementing this idea. Talking about, as I've already mentioned, it helps in the daily life problem. So as we know nowadays, it's a busy daily life. So whenever you're kind of working on your laptop and you're surfing a web, or editing a document, or watching a video, or you know reading a PDF document. So in that case, if ever you get a call from someone, or you have to go out for any reason, or your friend comes and takes you out, you cannot take your laptop along. But maybe that work is also important. You want to continue that. For example, for this proof of concept implementation, we have taken the example of web browsing. So you want to continue browsing on the web, you want to read something on there, so you would like to do that along, like you're going somewhere, you want to do that along. But so for that, a trivial solution would be accessing that website on a mobile device, for example a smartphone, or a mobile tablet, smart tablet, which are easily available nowadays. But the overhead is that you don't want to press you don't want to type in the full web address. Now, like, the web addresses are very complicated sometimes, and they have the http content, or the header links, which contains some symbols as well, so you cannot type that. You don't want to copy paste, like, use it. It will take time. It's a kind of a overhead. So what I like, this idea is about using some gestures or easy interaction way. For example, noise, voice recognition, or hand gestures. Just a wave on the in front of the camera, and it will trigger a push of this data from laptop to mobile device, and maybe some other device as well. So in that case, the idea is based on this concept only, that you can send the, I would call it, a metadata of the task which you're doing. There are other tools on in market which help you transfer documents or some data from your one device to another. But there is no tool which gives you an option of transferring the task. Like, you are browsing web here, and you can browse it somewhere else. Like, there's Chrome, which has this functionality, but that has to be, like, you should be logged in on both of the devices, and it doesn't help you open the website. It will just it will just save it in the history. So that would be a combined history of both the devices, so it's not helpful every time. So in this case, we have used some gesture recognitions, and like some interactive way to do this, to continue, like, to solve this particular problem. So I'll and for I would like to mention that the communication between the devices are done using internet, and it's not just like you can have the communication in an internal network. The server which I have developed, it's on a static IP address which can be accessed from any network. So I would like to, if you can see the pointer, I would like to continue with the demo. And this is actually the very simple logo which I have found on for this particular tool, that gives you a picture of, like, it's a push and go. So I'd like to continue. So here we are. Here is the server. So I would like to start the server. So here the server, it's on this IP address, and the port number is 8080, and I have this application. It's developed in Java, so it's kind of a tool which starts, and Okay, it asks you about your credentials, obviously. So the credentials are saved on the server, and it the server can, like, that's my surname, so, and you can log in. Okay, so this is a very simple UI, because we actually don't need a UI. It's mostly done by some, some actions. And here you can see this is the IP address of the connected devices for this particular username. So I have limited that to only 2 devices connected to a user, but one particular user, for this small demo. As you can see, now I'll go to the mobile device. So you can see the mobile device also has the software here, and I can log in using the same credentials because it's the same account I have logged in. Okay, so you can see that I have logged in, and it's the other page. It just has 2 pages, and it's the other page which says use wave gestures. We'll come back to this again. Let us see. Let us focus on, like, the server. See, the devices are sending the system 2, system 1. The devices are sending continuous ping to the server to asking for if there is, like, this is the request to the server, if there isn't any data for them. So so this is the user interface, and I would like to show something else as well. Like, there is a setting option, like input device, camera, and audio. As a proposal, I thought of using a camera for some visual gestures, but I went through many algorithms and many code bases where I could find for some, very good algorithm which can help me um, recognizing a gesture, and I did some modifications as well. But unfortunately, neither of the algorithms or my modification gave me a perfect result. Like, it was not consistent. Sometimes it's used to detect it, sometimes it's not. So for a tool, for a demo, actually it should be perfect. Like, it should be detecting it, detecting the gesture all the time, so to give us a good result. So then I thought of extending it, and I can use a audio gesture as well. Like, I can say a word or something, like push in my example, and it can trigger the event. So right now we'll focus on audio. It's already saved, and you know we are on this. So as you can see there, like, this is the tool. So it actually, the user has to press a key combination. In our case, it is Control and Windows, left window, and then has to say the word push, because you can continuously say a word push, but just using one model to trigger one event won't, because if you say push unintentionally, the system won't be able to recognize that are you intentional, or was it intentional, or was it not. So I'm using 2 triggers. Like, first, the combination key, which is not, I think it is not used by some any other application, so I use this combination control was plus Windows, and after pressing that, I can go to, like, I can say push, and that will be triggered. So the best part is that I'm using a keylogger, which is kind of working on the OS level. So you need not to actually keep this open. The focus need not to be on this particular tool. I can go to the website, and I can go to any website, and for example, I can go to my Gmail account, and I can I'll bring the mobile phone as well here, so you can see the response of the system. So I can just press the button and say push. So you will see that it's going to the server. Well, sometime it doesn't. Yeah, here it is. So so it's like it came from, like, what I'm doing here is that I'm recording the particular word, and I'm sending that to Google Recognizer. So it goes to the Google server, it recognizes the word, it returns me the word, and I check it if it is push or not, and accordingly I trigger the event. So it sends the data to the server that you have to, like, this is the website on my currently open on the open tab. This is the website, and please send this to the other device. So, and I have not selected any default browser for this mobile, so it's asking me for an option. So I will go with Firefox, and here you can see the Gmail account. It's a mobile version, obviously. On the system it was a system version, and the full desktop version, and is the mobile version. It's opening the same link. So I think I can try that on one more website. So it actually checks the session data, and checks the which particular tab was accessed last. So I'll come back to the screen. Actually, you need not, here is a button for run in background, so you need not to be it need not to be running all the time. So I'll again, here I'll perform push. So here we are. So it came here. So it was Facebook. So it gave us the current current tab. So as you can see, it's very easy. Like, the user need not to, if there is a complicated web page name, for example, I'll go here, I'll go to a complicated web page. I don't know that it will be a complicated web page or not, but something like that. You went to some particular link, and you don't want to copy paste that on your like to the mobile phone and again run it. So you will just use this particular tool, and the user need not to do anything. It had the minimal overhead. The user had to say push, and it's done. It's sent to the other device. And so you can see, okay, yes, there is a complicated link which the user definitely won't want to type on the mobile phone. So I'll try sending this to the mobile phone. Okay, so I'll again do the trigger action push. So we will wait for the, it's a bit slow because it's going to one Google server, then it's going to our servers. Yes, here we are. Here we have the, okay, so you can see the Wall Street Journal thing has been opened here. He's the same guy, I suppose. So user need not to type all that, and the task is shared here. I think that's pretty helpful for the users for nowadays. And one more thing, like, I have this particular I've made two software, because on a mobile phone as well, because I am trying to do that the both ways. So if I can send the data from our mobile phone to the other device as well. And this time I have used a wave gesture using the light sensor and the proximity sensor. So what I will do is I'll try to uh, open the website. Let's open ncsu.edu. Okay, so I'll try to make a gesture. I think I touched some part. See, gesture detected, and here our NCSU got opened. So that's pretty cool, I suppose. And I have kept that gesture detected text, because for debugging, to just get to know that yes, it is detecting some gesture. And did you notice that the software need not to be on the top? Like, I can simply browse some website and just do the gesture detection, and we say gesture detected, and again we have now two, like, we did it twice, so we have now two tabs of ncsu.edu. So I suppose it's like one of the, it's kind of a easy way to do the, like, transfer the task from one system to another. And it can be used in a daily way. Like, I have just implemented this as a proof of concept for Firefox on the system, but it can be done for any, like, any browser for the mobile. And I've just done it for web browsing, but this can be actually done for, if I have, for example, if I have a file on a Dropbox which is accessible to both mobile and your laptop, so I can give the path of the I can send the path of the file, or maybe PDF with a page number, and I will be, just that exact page number will be opened on my open on the other system. So that's, I suppose, very helpful, because that will be easily, user can easily go to the start reading from where he left on the laptop. And the vice versa, same way, like if it's he's reading something or watching a movie on his mobile phone, and he wants to continue that on the laptop, that would be really helpful for him. So I suppose that was the end of the demo. And I want to extend this particular tool and concept, so that I can implement it using the camera gesture recognition as well. So I, like, if I would like to work on that further. So that might take some time, because gesture recognition itself is a research area that needs many improvements. And in fact, voice recognition is also a research area, but actually Google helped me out in that. And the Google recognition, I took help of the Google recognition. And in fact, I would like to mention that push sometime, it depends on your accent and your pronunciation, so it sometimes comes as bush. So there are some corner cases which had to be taken care. But it's the voice recognition was performing better and consistent for me than the camera gesture recognition, so I thought of implementing and using the voice recognition. But all I would like to, like, I will give my all the implementation details in the report, so it, like, you can go through that as well. So I suppose that was the demo of demo for, like, both the software for our mobile and the laptop software. And so this is just um, a demo, like a usage demo by, like, me. I would like to add one more video which would include the user experience with this particular tool. So thank you very much for watching this, and I hope you got the concept, what the tool is about and how it's performing, and in what scenarios it can be helpful to a normal user in his daily life. Thank you very much, and have a great day.